January 29th. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is January 29th. If you were born on this day, happy birthday. Alright, let's get started. January 29th. The Day of the Compassionate Combatant. Those born on January 29th stand up and fight for what they believe in, but only if necessary. They have great faith in the ability of reason and human understanding to prevail in most situations, and therefore attempt to work things out as best they can. Generally speaking, January 29th people are provocative only so that others can recognize the issues at hand, examine and discuss them, and make their own decisions. They are rarely, if ever, dictatorial and do not enjoy imposing their ideas on people. Probably their greatest satisfaction is both living and working together with others in harmony as a team member. For the most part active and productive in daily life, January 29th people have a remarkably passive side underlying their nature, which on the upside makes them open and accepting of other points of view. The downside of this is that they often stall, put off crucial decisions, and lose direction for periods of time. They are also capable of sticking with a profession they do not really like for years, rather than pushing themselves to find something better. Actually, they have a great need for security which, no matter how radical or far out they seem, remains a commanding presence in their lives. The emotional lives of January 29th people are extremely complex, perhaps because they are rarely satisfied with the status quo. For example, if they find security in a loving relationship, they may soon grow bored and desire to be free. If they live alone, preferring their freedom, they long for the kind of personal happiness and family life they see others having. Creative people born on this day may yearn for years to be recognized, yet at the same time feel that commercialism can be the kiss of death to their unusual endeavors and stifling to their sense of fantasy and imagination. As mentioned before, January 29th people are generally accepting of many points of view. However, since they will rarely reject an option out of hand without examining it first, they may have difficulties making lasting decisions. Their profound human understanding, one of their strongest talents, in the final analysis can foster ambivalent attitudes which become an obstacle to their success. Characteristically though, these courageous individuals keep going, battling with equal effort against their own underlying doubts and society's barriers. The key to their success usually lies in building a solid ego structure tough enough to protect them and realistic enough to advance their aspirations. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 29th of the month are ruled by the number 2, 2 plus 9 equals 11, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and by the moon. Those ruled by the number 2 often make good coworkers and partners, rather than leaders. Such qualities help January 29th people fit in as team players, but may also act as a brake on individual initiative and action. The moon's strongly reflective and passive tendencies underline the above-mentioned points. A strong connection between the moon and Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, can lend independence and idealism, but also produce an emotionally erratic nature that finds it hard or impossible to settle down domestically. Tarot. The second card of the major arcana is the Priestess, shown seated on her throne, calm and impenetrable. She is a spiritual woman who reveals hidden forces and secrets, empowering those of us who heed her with that knowledge. Favorable qualities of this card are silence, intuition, reserve and discretion. Negative values are secretiveness, mistrust, indifference and inertia. Health. Those born on January 29th may experience all kinds of physical difficulties adjusting to their environment, most notably, allergies. It can help for January 29th people to cut down on mucus-producing foods in their diet, notably milk products. Those born on this day may also suffer from hemorrhoids or varicose veins in their legs, which should be treated earlier rather than later, and not necessarily with medication but perhaps with changes in habits, such as a reduction in red meat consumption and fewer uninterrupted periods of standing or sitting. Regular moderate to vigorous physical exercise is highly beneficial to the circulatory system and should be continued right through middle age into seniority, if possible. As far as diet is concerned, January 29th people should avoid excess consumption of fat and, of course, any foods to which they are allergic. Advice. Toughen up a bit. The easiest way is not always the best. Don't insist that you can do without. Express your wants and expect others to do the same. How will anyone know if you don't tell them? Meditation. Life itself feels no need to compromise. Thank you for joining me today on the January 29th birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for January 30th.